Sometimes life can be unfair. Sometimes it can get you down, kick you, beat you, and just seem mean. And then other times it gives you Archlich with Death Trap in the first room of the run. Hello and welcome to the Archlich run. This is stupid, right? Just after the Reaper run? Reaper and Lich, the boys are back. Okay, Archlich. Legendary balanced skull, one of the better skulls in the game. Definitely an S tier in my mind, especially because of Death Trap. But we'll get to that in a second. So, he summons multiple chains every 10 seconds, dealing magic damage. Chains can be summoned on up to 5 positions. These are really strong, by the way. More chains are summoned when there are less enemies within range. When swapping, multiple chains rise up and randomly deal magic damage. Death Trap summons multiple chains, dealing damage. Wow, what an easy description to read. And then Deathly Chill creates a vortex on the ground which slows enemies and summons multiple rising chains that radiate with a deathly cold, dealing magic damage and inflicts freeze on affected enemies. Lich is stupidly good. Stupidly good. Let me show off the, oh, you saw the random proc of the chains. I'm waiting for it to go again. Go again. Go again. There you go. So yeah, Lich has a lot of good passive damage. Lich also just has good damage in general. His basic attack does deal magic damage. As you can see, let's put this tree on ice. Alright, coming into the shop, this is a no-brainer. We want this to be a big, powerful magic run. I'm not terribly pleased with what I'm seeing here, what's going on. But you know what? I'll take Hate Stone. Getting hit gives us a 55% boost to our magic. That's fine. I expect to get a few bops here and there. I typically like to play dangerously and allow myself to take some damage once in a while. Hey, let's put some chains out here. Let's do this Death Trap. Oh, she's dead. Well, that's Death Trap for you. Moving right along. Hunter, Magic Beat of Darkness, and Unstable Quintessence. You know what? We get some money by selling the bead. I don't need to worry about bone fragments. What a fantastic time to be alive. Oh, sorry. Lich doesn't seem to be very alive, but you know what? He's feeling alive. He's feeling fine and happy and dandy. And we're going to throw out another Death Trap. With that 55% extra magic from Hate Stone. Look, oh, it's delicious, isn't it? I'm going to spring on the bouncy, because if I don't, people will get mad at me. Dark Quartz, extra health. You're implying that the Lich needs health. That he's, you know, ever going to be in a spot of danger. Impossible. He is the Archlich. It's also worth noting, I don't know if you noticed that there, the chains that he summons from his basic attack do hit slightly behind him, which just does wonderful things for enemies that like to sneak up behind you. In the shop we have Fire Spirit Salamander. Yes, I'm gonna try. I'm going to try. There's nothing else there I want anyway, but I'm going to try and get Oberon in this run. If I can get an Oberon Lich Death Trap run, that would be damage incarnate. That would be better than Oberon Reaper. Better. This is why we didn't get Oberon in the Reaper run. Sorry. Because we need to get this instead. Don't look at me like that. Oh, just die. Be erased. Be erased. Thorny Pauldrons, what a waste. Moving on up into the Yggdrasil fight. I'm curious if the video is looking a little better. I spent about too many hours fighting with my PC settings and fighting with my recording software before I noticed that during a Windows update, game mode had turned itself back on. The Windows game mode feature. Hello, Yggdrasil. Sorry, I'm kind of talking over you. There you go, buddy. I should have saved it for phase 2, but I couldn't help myself. I've got an itchy trigger finger when it comes to death traps. But anyway, this stupid Windows game mode thing was limiting the frame rate on my games to like 30 frames per second instead of 60. So I couldn't figure out why my old footage of Skul looked better than my new, and hopefully now it has gone back to 60 and looks good again. Sorry, Yggdrasil, I rambled over your fight, but that's okay, because we have Medusa! Fantastic! Medusa, as I've said many times before, increases the cooldown of our skills by 40%. It is not a reduction, it is an increase, so they are going 40% faster than normal. This is just good. It's just good. Oh, the room's cleared? Oh no, wait. There's a couple of little maids over here that managed to get away from the death trap. You could see how just grossly powerful death trap is. If we get some power on it, like magic damage, and make it really, really strong, and it has a short cooldown, and we can kind of spam it at least maybe once every second room, or maybe even just every room in general, like I'm going to do right now. Just throw it out and wipe out Mr. Big Man. Medusa, get him. Fantastic. The bow, extra crit. I'm a fan. 6% crit sounds lovely. Oh, in the shop we have Sylphid Spirit. Thief Armor is here. Thief Armor is not bad for the basic attacks. It's okay, but it is doing physical damage, and it's not something that you need to take along with your Archlich. I could start selling off some of the worse items. I want to find... Fantastic. I was going to say the Carlean Insignia is exactly what I'm after. We do have 2 Carlean items. I'm going to sell the Quartz and the Thorny Pauldrons. What did I get to? I need to sell one more item. The Explosive Ointment. We can get rid of that. Get rid of some of these less valuable items. Pick up the Insignia. The Insignia stacks and gives us 30 gold per Carlean item that we're carrying, including itself. So that's 30 here, 30 from the bow, 30 from the armor, 90 gold. However, the Insignia itself also comes with the Miser inscription, if it will stay on it, which we have 1 of, which means 3%. If we can get more in Miser, it ramps up quite nicely, actually, and gives you a lot of gold. However, I'm not too focused on money. The concern about getting more money at the very least. With having Lich, getting a legendary, I'll just say right now, getting a legendary early on, or relatively early, so that you don't have to worry so much about getting gold is really nice. Just because you don't have to worry about taking fragment rooms. I can just take money and gold rooms the entire time. I said money and gold rooms like it was 2 different things. I can take gold rooms and item rooms and benefit tremendously from both. Let's get the monies. Let's swap out. I'm going to swap back in at the start of the fight to get that swap damage. If we stand up close to the little priest girl here and beat her up a little bit, the first thing she'll do is almost always to teleport and then land straight in the death trap and get herself severely injured. No, don't hit Skul while I'm swapping. I'm swapping so I can swap back. I want to get that chain action going. Yes! Delightful. I think some of my death traps did miss. It can be a little bit hard to aim if you're not completely familiar with the arc, and sometimes the arc still screws me over a little bit too. I don't want to waste this last death trap. Just die. Thank you. Thank you. Away we go. We have Alchemist. Alchemist isn't bad, but you know what? I don't need Alchemist. I could take Alchemist, but I'm doing this with Lich. So if that bothers you, I'm sorry. We do have Sphinx Eye. Sphinx Eye is not bad. We could take that. Sphinx Eye is giving us a little bit of magic, a lot of trap damage reduction, which includes the fireballs that come out of the statues, the spikes on the ground, all those nice things. Ruins for a quicker quintessence cooldown, and Manatech for just good general cooldown reduction in total. It's all good. It's just good. Drop down here. I'm going to fire off a death trap. Now, there are gaps. Like I said, the arc of the death trap can be a little tricky and finicky at times. But for the most part, if you're firing it off in a room full of enemies, most of the stuff in the room is going to die. A lot of people like to compare it to Reaper's Harvest, which is fair and unfair at the same time. Harvest is going to hit everything on the screen guaranteed. It's more consistent in terms of wiping out, you know, smaller enemies. However, Death Trap makes up for that by the sheer amount of damage it does do. It hits a lot harder than Harvest. It is a boss slaying skill. When we get up to the, not the Sisters necessarily, but the Chimera being a very big target, oh, it's going to be ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, we have Mage's Necklace and Thief Armor, both in the shop next to each other. Now, seeing as how we do have Death Trap, which is a longer cooldown skill, I'm not too fussed on Mage's Necklace. However, if I took Mage's Necklace, it would mean that when I swap into Basic Skull, assuming that I'm keeping Basic Skull the whole time, which I probably will, just because I'm making this a Lich video, little Basic Skull could do some powerful things. However, that's a lot of money to spend. Money that could be better spent getting a Ritual Staff. Ritual Stuff being one of the better items in the game, period. It increases our magic attack by 50% and increases skill cooldown speed of balance skills by 45%. This does stack, so we have 45% from the staff, because Archlich is a balanced skull, and 40% from Medusa. So the cooldown of our Death Trap is going down significantly. We now also have 2 in tactics, so an extra 10% magic attack in general. It's pretty nice. I'm actually considering... Ooh, do I do one more reroll? Let's do one more reroll. Oh, it's Mage's Necklace. Look at how funny you are. Look at how funny you are, Mage's Necklace. I could take more mana tech to further try and reduce the cooldown of Death Trap, or I could take Grudge Stone for that tactics, but you know, I would probably end up selling both off towards the end of the run anyway. I'll save my money. We'll move on and we'll worry about picking up some more stuff in the next shop instead. In the meantime, I'm going to drop down here and hit all these guys where it hurts. Oh no. Oh no. Wiping out rooms full of... Oh, let me activate that Frost Chain right there and hit that guy. Chains up through the floor. He didn't see anything coming. Look at Lich's basic attack. It's actually really good. If you've ever considered... I mean, not that you probably would. Most people don't think about this when they see a Lich run, but if you've ever considered a Madness build on Lich, I have tried it in the past. It is not bad. If you get full Madness... Oh, Earth Spirit Gnome. I love you. We've got 3 spirits now. What can I ditch? What can I ditch? This is tactics and some magic damage when I get hit. Spirit, mana tech and magic. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of the dagger. I'm losing 4% crit as opposed to getting rid of the bow, but I'm keeping income by keeping the bow, thanks to the insignia. But yes, like I said, I have tried Madness. It's not bad. Madness and Sylphid Wings to increase aerial attack, because his jumping attack, much like Reaper's jumping attack, has a very huge hitbox. It hits a lot of people all over the screen. Wow, dude, that was well done. How'd that work out for you? Delightful? Of course it did. Throw a Death Trap, hit everything on the screen. There we go. Delightful. They're all dead. And you can see now the cooldown. It's already at half cooldown. Yeah, this is a, what, 45-second cooldown? Nah, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so one little bit. It looks closer to 20 seconds now, thanks to all of that cooldown reduction. Although, what is it, 85%? So it's not halved, but at 100% it will be halved. If we can get Broken Mana Engine, or even just upgrade Medusa into Imp, or Swanezio, or... In the meantime, Sisters fight. Hello, Sisters. I have 3 spirits. I'm a little bone boy. Leave me alone. Lest you be damaged by the... Oh, here we go. Oh, big damage on the Sisters. Fantastic. We've halved both of them. We can pick off any one that we want. Medusa held them in place and prevented them from bailing out too quickly, so I was able to get that nice tasty cheese with Death Trap. No, don't be mean. I'm going to slay you. Enjoy. Now, I'm going to swap out the little basic skull, because when I swap into Lich, we're going to get a lot of cheeky damage. So, swap, Death Trap, activate the cold chains. Oh, it's so much damage. Don't look at me. Activate cold chains. Hold her in place with Medusa. She's dead. You will most likely get hit playing Lich, because his abilities, especially these two are some of the slower ones that he has. The Cold Chains, I forget its real name, and Death Trap. Formerly known as Seal, by the way. If you ever hear me say Seal, I'm talking about Death Trap, but... Oh, hello, Shadow Knights. Fancy seeing you here. By the way, that was a big health orb. If you hear me say Seal, it used to be called Seal, but they've changed the name in the full release. But yes, these abilities, as you can see, I'm gonna mash dodge, right? Mashing dodge. It takes that long before I can move. The same thing with Death Trap. If I mash Death Trap, it takes a while before you can start moving. There are a few skulls in the game that have this issue where they're locked in place. However, because of Lich's overwhelming power, I'm not too worried about it. And we are going to leave Shadow Knights behind, because the cooldown reduction on Medusa and the ability to freeze bosses in place and hold them and slow them is more valuable to me from a survival standpoint, because as you saw, if we hold a boss down, it also means she's not hitting me. And you might be saying, yes, but the Shadow Knights gives you a shield and does a lot of screen damage. It does, it does and it do, but then again, Lich's abilities do good screen damage as well, and the cooldown reduction, thanks to Medusa, is very handy. Die, dude, how dare you smack me. I thought I was going to hit him before he hit me, but no. Also, people are still curious, concerned, confused
about why I'm leaving items and skulls behind on the ground. So I'll reiterate again. In one of the updates, I think it was 1.0.2, they did change it so that if you leave items or skulls behind on the ground, watch my gold, 35.97, and these boots sell for 422, so we should reach 4k. Look at that. Look at that. We got money. We got money from the insignia as well. That's why it was a little bit higher than I expected. It sells automatically. Skulls sell automatically. Items sell automatically. Anything that you would normally need to sell manually will sell automatically instead. There is virtually, outside of being in the shop and wanting to sell an item on the ground for more money, there is no need to sell an item that's left on the ground in a room. There's no need. Don't worry about it. Oh my god. Oh my god. DP? DP, are you really doing this to me now? I haven't been collecting fragments. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because DP would ride the back seat the whole time. I want DP to get his own video with him being the focus. Don't worry, I'm not forgetting about DP. I'm just very disappointed. However, we do have Dark Priest robe, and I will be taking the robe if I can justify getting rid of. It's kind of overkill to get the Dark Priest robe, but you know what? Let's do it. Replace one defensive item with a slightly better one, in my opinion, because of the offensive bonuses that it comes with. That's our third Mage's Necklace. It's like the game is trying to tell me something. I'm going to do one more reroll. No, not at the same time. Why do you tease? Why do you tease with Master Fighter? Why? What? Oh, but a spirit. We're so close. I need to take it. All right. At this point, I may have to start getting rid of... I'm going to have to start getting rid of some of the really good stuff. So let's get rid of the bow. I'm not going to be able to make enough money back by selling stuff to get Master Fighter. It's sad, I know. Yeah, no. Looking at it, I could only make just a little over 1,000 more gold. I'd be about 300-400 short of getting Master Fighter. That is disappointing and sad, but we did get our 4th spirit. And we are only just in Act 3. We've got another whole act after this, plus, you know, there's one shop in Act 5. We have a good chance of doing this now. We have a good chance. We haven't even found the Elementalist Blessing, so... Like, sadly, we're not getting a lot of magic attack just yet from these spirits, but if we can find a blessing, our magic attack will skyrocket. Or Shade. I mean, Shade could still decide to not be, you know, petty and show up. But that remains to be seen. Yo, I missed... Whoa. I fired Medusa as he got fired up into the sky. That was mean. Let's release this little NPC. 560 gold, you better give me something. Oh, okay, worth it. Thank you, little NPC. For once, you did a really good thing. Let's get rid of the insignia. I know I'm losing all my income, but we've actually got a lot of good items. We have... Look how pretty these spirits look in a line like this. That's really nice. If I could get Shade, I might put him down here where the Sphinx Eye is, just to make it, you know, a little cross-section of spirits. That'd be cute, right? Anyway, we've got really good items. Everything here is pretty nice. The Sphinx Eye needs to be replaced at some point, and the Hate Stone. They're the two weak links at the moment. But Broken Mana Engine has boosted us up to 2 Mana Tech. Now, 2 Mana Tech doesn't change the effect. The first 2 sets of Mana Tech are exactly the same. It really changes at 3 and then 5. So 1, 3, and 5 are the breakpoint intervals where Mana Tech improves and gets a lot better. Because of that, I'm not too fussed. You have to invest in Mana Tech. So the next item to go will be Sphinx Eye. Broken Mana Engine increases skill cooldown speed by 30%. So 30% from this... 45% from this, that's 75. We have 115% skill cooldown increasing effects. So Death Trap, previously a 45-second skill, is going to come off cooldown a lot faster. If you see the rotation down there, that's not 45 seconds. It's now probably just around 21, 22 seconds, maybe. Sylphid Wings has been given to us. This is a little bit strange. I wasn't expecting to get such a powerful mobility item straight away, but you know what? Let's do it. Move into the adventurer fight. This gives Archlich a lot of needed utility. Alright, let me, hang on. I'm waiting for my chance. I want stacking. I want stacking to do this. There we go. Big damage. We need that Elementalist Blessing. I'm still not hitting as hard as I want to. I mean, we're killing things exceptionally quickly. And if I start jump spamming, I told you before about Sylphid Wings when paired with, let me Death Trap you. When paired with Full Madness, he starts attacking in the air very quickly. It's actually kind of obscene how fast he can attack springing around in the air. We have... this stuff's not too bad. I would take Ifrit for the magic, but I'm crossing my fingers for the Elemental's Blessing to show itself at some point. So I'm going to sell the cape, get the money, and let's move on into the next room. What room is it? Oh, this room with some summoners. Oh no! What if I just killed everything in the room? Come down here, fire Medusa, activate the ice while they're stuck. We do have necromancy orbs floating around if you're curious what those little dark circular balls are. That little guy flew up right there. Necromancy inscription is very powerful. I wanted it for Reaper. Whenever you kill enemies, they come out. Let's talk to the Harpy. And they little heat-seeking missiles. They'll track down enemies and do nice damage. The more necromancy you have, the more of them that come out. Sphinxide. This is awkward, a bit like an X at a party. And they will track down nearby enemies and do lots of delicious, juicy damage. Annoying trap room. There is a way to skip this. If you get up and above, like you go up and over and go around and kill the tree on the other side, you can skip this room. I'm choosing to do it for money. You'll often find that I'll take on fights that I don't need to do just to get some extra income because it will help us with getting that last shade. If I'm doing like a money run where I want cash, I will do it. I will absolutely fight extra enemies to get that extra little bit of money. I want my my Oberon Lich run. I need my Oberon Lich run. Please give it to me. It's all I want for this run. I'll even sacrifice my broken mana engine if I need to. Let's death trap this golem right here. Oh, he did go right. Okay. He always charges towards you, and he can swap directions. Like, just... He can pivot immediately. So he'll often catch you. Oh, here we go. This room again. I'm racing through rooms. I'm sorry if it's too quick. This is another pitfall room. If you have the option of leaping over, you can completely skip the room if you get over to this other side. However, like I just said, I'm going to do the room because I want to kill enemies and get money. And these enemies aren't very difficult. It's just a whole bunch of these little dog-looking enemies. We can stand here and spam our basic attack even and just catch them because Lich's basic attack is incredibly wide-sweeping and does nice magic damage. Oh, I see a shop. Item is Vampire Fang, not what I want. Okay. Fingers crossed, let's get it. Oh my!
Congratulations, little Lich. You have collected all of the spirits, and with my blessing, the hour of his arrival is at hand.
There he is! It has finally happened. We have Archlich with Oberon. It is disgusting. Lots of cooldown reduction. Full 5 Fairy Tale. And the Blessing. So the Elemental's Blessing's base effect is we have 45% more magic attack for each spirit that we have. We have 4 spirits. What's that, 180? Yeah, 180%. Damn, that's... Anyway, that's a huge magic attack increase, as well as Oberon himself now has a very big magic attack increase for himself as well. I'm going to spend a little bit of money on rerolls here. No way! No way! No way! No way!
I have heard the call of the Spirit King. My Lord Oberon has finally returned and my strength is needed. I will set my personal grudges aside, so that we may purge all those foolish enough to challenge the spirits.
We're doing it! I'm going to get rid of my broken mana engine. Yes, I know, it's less cooldown, I get it. But we now have all of the spirits. Full 6 out of 6 Fairy Tale run. So thanks to having the final spirit, we now have, I think, 225% bonus magic attack, plus ritual staff, plus we now have 2 necromancy. I was just talking about necromancy. Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, hello, room. Oh, spirits are killing you? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, necromancy is all over the screen? Crazy. Oh, it's all dead. It's all dead. I'm not taking explosive arrow. There is some weak synergy there. Somewhat synergy there. Oh, room's cleared. Wait a minute. The room's cleared. It's just Oberon. Oberon, chill. Chill. Yo, he hates those dummies. Oberon actually, he's still shooting them. It's amazing. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. The next task is to get Thieves Blacksteel Dagger. If we can get Blacksteel Dagger on this build, maybe even Demonomicon, this will be just too good. Seal! Sorry, Death Trap. I'm saying the wrong names again. The cooldown reduction. Killing all the little guys. Summoning more little necromancy orbs. Oh, Act 2? Phase 2? Sorry. Nah, it's too late for you. You can't. There is no redemption from this. Because of Death Trap. I fire the Medusa. I Death Trap. You're dead. You're dead. Go die. Die. What do we have here? We have Troll. All attacks hit critical for 4 seconds. Oh my god, we could force critical hits. We could force critical hits on Death Trap. Do I do it? Do I get rid of Medusa? I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the sake of the meme, for the sake of the power. For the sake of the power, I will do it. For the people. For the people. It is objectively a worse decision to do that, since Medusa will slow the hero fight down at the very end, and Joan. However, let's be honest. We want to see some amazing fat Death Trap crits, right? That's what we're looking for. I just realized, if you say fat Death Trap crits out loud, it almost sounds like something really vulgar. Even though it's not. Killing off Act 4 with significant ease. We do have the Priest NPC down there, allowing us to re-roll our skills. However, I don't want to spend any of our limited money. We're already kind of low on funds. And if I lose Death Trap, that would just be terrible. Lich does have a skill. I forget the name of it. It's the one where he summons 5 little dark lines. It has the same effect as Medusa. It slows enemies that are caught in it. So Lich can naturally slow an enemy like a boss, and then Death Trap afterwards, all on his own. Death Trap. I'm saving the crit for a big room, by the way. I don't want to go too ridiculous straight away. But with 2 in Necromancy, we are seeing a lot more orbs being summoned. We're just seeing a lot more good stuff in general. Let's move over here. Did he die? Did he die? No, he didn't. Okay, why didn't you die? Okay, thank you, Oberon. Slay. I can't believe we got all of the spirits. I can't believe we've got a complete spirits build. And there's the mana engine again. I'm sorry, mana engine. I'm sorry. But you're not what I'm after. I could take Ancient Incense Burner to reduce the cooldown, but then again, I'm saving it for Death Trap. And as it is, Death Trap's cooldown and Troll's cooldown are pretty close together. We do still have the 50%, no, the 45% increase to skill cooldown from Ritual Staff. So that will cause Troll and Death Trap to overlap a bit better. Yo, chill, Oberon. He really hates the dummies. Let's do a reroll. I'm still chasing... I'm mainly chasing after Master Fighter, which I'm not going to see. I mean, seeing it once already, it's so greedy to ask for it to show up again. I'm just not going to find it. It's unlikely. It's really unlikely. I'm going to wait until I get to the absolute floor of this area. And then we're going to do it, okay? We're going to do it. We're going to swap. We're going to swap by mistake. No! So that was embarrassing. I don't know why I hit swap instead. I thought I was going to swap in and do Death Trap since that's the combo I do. Hang on. We will fix this. We will fix this. I'm not going to use Death Trap just yet. I'm waiting for the cooldown on Troll. This, purpose. Deliberate. Deliberate. We're going to do it down at the bottom of this place instead. We're going to do it down here. See, it's all going according to plan. It's all going according to plan. Don't... Shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Let's drop in. Let's drop in. Hit him where it hurts. Oh, this isn't a big room at all. This is a tiny room. And I missed anyway. And Oberon, overkill, dude. Chill. I'm reaching the issue now where enemies just aren't tanky enough to survive my awesome power. Yeah? Yeah, you're dead too, buddy. Oh, this room. A classic room that we love to hate. Shoot some spikes up there. Freeze the man in his butt. Death Trap. Oh, did you get eliminated? Sucks to be you, sir. Cleanse at the pool. Item is... Beat of Darkness. I don't want Beat of Darkness. I want damage. Give me that chunky damage. Another Priest NPC. Fantastic. Not that I'm using it. Not that I'm using it. Do some jumping attacks. Really get some some dumb use out of Sylphid Wings, giving us that 70% increased aerial attack. And I realized I didn't really show. Maybe some people don't realize that it does this. Because it does give you an extra jump. That's the main thing that people know, is that it gives you another jump and it makes you move faster in the air. But Sylphid Wings also increases your aerial attack speed by 70%. That's just something awesome that it decides to do. And we love it for doing that. Because some characters, like Archlich, have stupidly good jumping attacks that are heavily abusable. Heavily abusable. Hello, adventurers. Oh god, this poor adventurer. Who is it? The priest girl? Oh no. Oh no. I've brought an entire gang with me, lady. I've brought an entire gang with me. What are you gonna do, huh? You're going to suffer. Oh, she teleported out. She teleported out. You still took damage though, lady. You still took damage. She always teleports. I always forget this. I should, like, actually grow a brain and realize that she's always going to do that. Stop, lady. You're being so rude. Oh. Summoning a wall. She'll teleport behind it in a second. She'll teleport to the other side. Maybe not. Let's just death trap her here. Oh, fantastic. The bullying. The corner bullying. That look on her face. It's like, I didn't get to use my ultimate. No, no ultimate for you. No annoying red heal mode. Ah, this is silly. This is silly. Why would they do this? Why would they do this? You know what? I'm gonna sell Broken Mana Engine again. Two Dark Paladins, Imp, and the third Broken Mana Engine. I know what you guys are thinking. I know what you're thinking to yourselves. How is he this lucky to find this room again? Yes, Beelz, the master puzzle solver. At it again. I don't know, by the way. You can go back and watch what I pressed and replicate it yourselves if you think that, you know, it's the same solution every time. Maybe it is. I just hit... I mean, I'm master puzzle solver. Yep. That's how that works. Oh, the screen's gone all dark. Oberon was trying to use his big ultimate badass attack, and of course I left the screen before it had a chance to finish. So I kind of screwed him over on it. Screwed him over on it. Oh, how painful is that? Axe, moving on. I got lost for a second there. What do we have? Shadow Knights again. What is this run? What is this? Why? What's going on here? Demonomicon. Oh, Demonomicon. Oh, Demonomicon. Ooh, Demonomicon. I have to get rid of Sylphid Wings. I'm sorry. Everything else is damage, and Dark Priest Robe is our necromancy. So no more jump spam attack, but that's okay. We have 6 Fairy Tale. And all 3 necromancy. And 55% more magic attack thanks to Demonomicon's regular. So, I mean, this is just kind of dummy at this point, right? This is really stupid. This is really stupid. We're going to jump down here. I'm going to show you just how ridiculous this can get. I'm going to fire off a seal here because it'll hit the enemies that spawn afterwards as well. Delicious, lovely, wonderful. Praise it. We love it. We love the power of the Lich. And as enemies die, thank you, Obi, for doing it at the right time. Wink them out of existence. I'm just going to hop around and, you know, be annoying. Break this thing. I want to break both of them before I move on to slaying the ladies. Everything that dies, every, like, mainline enemy or everything that has a soul, as we've discovered, will summon 3 specters, like heat-seeking missiles. Will slay everyone in their path. Room was a bad example because it's kind of annoying. This room's also kind of annoying, to be honest. But you know what? I can hit the guys upstairs with Death Trap. Yep, they died. They really did. You can go back and take a look. And, ooh. I don't mind beating up on Big Man. I don't mind that one little bit. A trick that you can do, if you would like to, that I don't do very much in this run right now because I'm showcasing Lich, but there is something that you should do if you're playing Lich, and that is to activate his skills and swap, because he has long recovery on his abilities. However, If you swap out from the animation, the attack will still go on. So for example, Death Trap, you want to press it, wait for the chains to appear on screen, and then swap out. Now obviously, little basic Skulls swap is also unsafe because of how long it takes. But if you had something like, say, Reaper, who has a very good swap, or I mean, I know I'm talking about Reaper and Archlich on the same build, like, what are the odds, right? But I mean, just in general, it's a nice tip. Skulls like Alchemist are also very safe for it. There's a lot you can do by cancelling the animation. In fact, let me give you a small example here. Cancel out. We're home free. The chains are still on the screen. Fantastic. If you're worried about being frame locked, there are ways around it. Oh, this room! Wait! Wait! Oh, we're not going to get to see it. I was on stream, and me and my fellow streameroos learned something that we did not know about. Oh, please tell me there's a statue left on this side. Come over here, statue. Don't die. Don't die, statue. Please. If the statues will cooperate, the floor is destructible. No! Ah, oh, damn it. The floor in this area is... More statues. It's okay. It's okay. We have a chance. We have a chance. Destroy the ground. Destroy the ground. Destructible floors. It's giving way. It's giving way. Oberon, please. Don't do this to me. Obi, I'm trying to show off something amazing. No! Ah, damn it. Whatever. The floor spots there are destructible. You can probably see the ground rumbling a little bit, specifically here and here on the opposite sides of this pillar thing. So give me my mouse. Down here and down here. These floors, destructible. If the statues jump on them enough, they'll actually break them and create a hole that you can fall down into. Pretty damn cool. I've never seen it until that moment on stream last weekend. Sylphid Wings again? Yo, is this the run of the rebounds? Is this the run where all of the items I sell come back to make me feel bad? My strategy for the Joan fight is to run over and death trap one of the little pylon statue altar thingies with that fat crit. And then once this one's destroyed, kill the other one normally. And fingers crossed that by the time I... Oberon, your orbs were just not in range of this one over here. If I'd ran over quicker. If only I was faster. If I death trap this right now, I won't have it for when her fight actually starts. I can just rely on my passive damage. And... oh, there we go. I did the thing. I activated Lich's ice and quickly swapped out of there because there was a bomb dude. Bit of a reflex because Little Skull probably should have gotten hit right there. There we go. Now I'm going to swap really quickly now. And get the big swap, the big crit, the big death trap. When she summons, when she shows up. There we go. There we go. Do some fat damage to this lady. Do some big damage. I'm gonna do a quick swap here. Because Little Skull's hitbox is tiny. That's right, lady. I'm screwing you over. Death trap. There's no escape, lady. You're too big. You're too big. Even if you try to run from the death trap, you can't escape. You can't escape. Die. Now, it's a crying shame that we have not found infinite bone, because truly, what would make this even more disgusting is if I were to go back and get rid of, say, the Dark Priest robe, and I'm gonna say Demonomicon, because I prefer ritual stuff. Like, it's 5% less magic than Demonomicon, but that 45% skill cooldown increase. Plus, I mean, realistically, it has tactics on it. Actually, that's fair. Because ritual stuff has tactics, even on its own, it's 55% because it's giving me an extra 5. Yeah, ritual stuff is just better than Demonomicon for what I'm trying to talk about. Which is Infinite Bone and Thieves' Blacksteel Dagger. And then I would have a Quintessence like Raven Lord for even more damage, or Swanezio for more spam. Why do you do this, Oberon? Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? But you keep using your big ultimate I'm going to wipe the screen ability when I don't want you to. He's such a tease. It's okay. The hero fight is so long that there is no chance that you can mess that up, Obi. Seeing as how we're coming up towards the end and there's no need for so much necromancy, I'm pretty tempted to sell off Dark Priest Robe. This is the last room. Realistically, I should buy Ceremonial Dagger, but I don't have copious amounts of crit. In fact, none of my items are boosting my crit besides Troll. I could use Troll. You know what? I've been sitting here thinking this over for far too long. We have Troll, alright? We have access to guaranteed crits. We have an extra 15% crit baked in if I take Ceremonial Dagger and replace Dark Priest Robe, because the Priest Robe's Necromancy effect, like Necromancy as an inscription, not gonna help against the final boss fight. It does nothing. It's useless to us. One thing of Fortress and the shield, we're on basically full life on our full health on our first life. I don't need the Priest Robe, okay? I don't need the Priest Robe. This is okay. I can get rid of that and take Ceremonial Dagger. We now have 2 in Tactics, so we got an extra 5% magic just flat by picking this up. We also have an extra 5% crit, so we have 20% crit base, thanks to Troll and the Dagger. We have 1 in Mirage, so once every minute, we can get hit once for free. Not amazing, but you know, it's something. But most importantly, the main effect. Critical attacks give us 55% more magic attack, and we can force crits with Troll's on-use effect. Pretty dandy. I don't believe you. Okay, so you're probably not going to believe me when I say this, but I re-rolled into Diorite. I thought to myself, this is a no-brainer. I'll drop the Fire Spirit and pick up Diorite Circlet. And when I activate Troll, I'll get humongous returns with that big 100% Diorite increase, and forgot that Troll isn't an attacking type of Quintessence, and I don't get the benefit by activating it with Troll. So what would have been godlike synergy isn't. Thankfully, I left the Fire Spirit there. I did not immediately sell it. So I'm gonna leave before I do something else that could potentially be dumb and ruin this. Coming up towards the end of the run, towards Mr. Hero, who we will slay with Chain Daddy. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the Lich run. Some people have asked me in the past what my favorite skulls are, and I think just technically the Lich is my favorite skull in the entire game, just because of like his presentation. Look at him. He looks amazing. The artwork on him is fantastic. The theme of him is amazing. The chains, this whole undead Lich archetype, I love it. And of course, Death Trap / Seal. Everything about him just oozes style, and I love it. But anyway, onto the hero. I brought an entire gang with me. You are in danger. I'm going to wait for him to do something stupid, and then Death Trap the good lord holy hell out of him. I'm going to do a swap while he's doing this. Even little basic Skullboy is able to do a lot. Do a swap to get those chains out. I haven't done a lot of Lich swapping. I feel kind of bad. So I'm going to show that off a little bit more. Oh, doing this, are we? That's okay. Flash, dash, flash, dash, flash, dash, flash, dash. Is it stuck in your head now too? Have you finally caught on to the secrets of the flash dash? Oh. Speaking of dash, I don't want to waste Death Trap just yet, because he's so close. He is so close to his second phase. There we go. Alright, hang on. I should have swapped sooner. It's alright, it's alright. Yes! Hit him with it. Hit him where it hurts, Lich. No. I will forever be dashing through all of your nonsense. The ice chains is really hard to use against him, to be honest. It's not the easiest ability to get away with. Oh, here come all the blade beams. And here comes his I'm half dead nonsense. I'm just gonna stand in it, dude. I don't give a damn. I think I care. Ow. I really couldn't care less. That was a lot of damage. As I said before, if you can get a better Quintessence, I'm doing this for the meme. I want to see lots of big crits on my screen. But if you can get a stronger Quintessence, this kind of build is honestly just, it's easy mode, you know? It's like, how easy can we make this fight? There you go. Oh, he's beaming. Oh, Oberon killed him. Oh, Oberon, that was mean. I was gonna wait and death trap him. Oh well, doesn't matter. There you go. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. I'll see you later, I guess. And there you have it, a totally unfair, totally broken, and completely hilariously fun Lich Oberon run with all 6 of the fairy items. Fantastic. I'm also going to point out, just as a little fun fact and a bit of a celebratory thing, I've now officially reached 1 million Dark Quartz with this run. And it's kind of a soft spot for me, but I think back to my very, very, very first Skul video. The very first one I did several months ago. I got Lich in Act 1 back in Early Access. That was my first video I put out. I had no idea how good Lich was. I had no idea what I was doing for Skul videos or for the Skul game itself. But to reach 1 million quartz on a run where I got Lich in Act 1, it's nice. It feels sentimental. I like this. I like Lich a lot. He's always been good to me. But with all of that said and done, I gotta get out of here. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. And I will see you next time. Have a good one.